It's time to make a birthday wood project. One correction from the Saturday video that I didn't have featured was Tom Blau. Tom Blau was also part of the live music at Saturday. I would like to make sure he gets the proper credit, and I'm sorry if I missed you in the video. If you missed the Saturday video, I'll have a link down in the description below. This episode is brought to you by Calvary Sunrise Oshkosh, teaching the word verse by verse to equip the saints to be ambassadors of Christ. All the products mentioned in this video are not sponsored, and we paid for these products with our own money. I have a piece of wood left over from a previous project, and I plan on making a birthday present for Jen's uncle. He's a good man who served his country as a Marine, and we want to honor him and his love for the outdoors. On the Saturday video, you might have seen me blaze through different projects, and you're probably wondering, how do I do my burning? So I'm going to show you. Let's get started. I'm discovering that in my wildlife projects, I want to use the knot as the sunrise, or as the sun. So I'm going to use the sun as a focal point on how I'm going to do my project. I did have some practice burning wildlife pictures, like this loon flying over the forest, a loon swimming in the lake, and a fish jumping out of the lake. For this project, I'll be making the fish jumping out of the lake. I do have an idea on how to make this project better than the last one. The wood being used will be pine. So I've made a template, and I want to make sure we got the sun would be right here. That's where the knot would be. Or have it right here. Or have it right here. Maybe we can look like a sunrise or a sunset. And we'll have the fish coming out of the water. And I like to put a lake house out there somewhere. Let me see what I can figure out. I've got carbon tracing paper, black shiny side down, and I'm just going to lay my pictures on top of it and see what type of ideas I can come up with. So I've got the carbon paper on. I marked down with the painter's tape on where that knot is for the sunset or sunrise. Let's see what we can do. So what I'm doing here is I'm laying out where the fish is going to jump out. I want to make sure that I don't mess around with the knot here, because that's going to be my son. And I can always come back and do the trees. I haven't decided on making a cabin or not. So now I'm going to use my etching tool and I'm going to start drawing. I'm sure I'll miss some detail here, but hopefully I can correct that. Now I'm going to work on the ripples of the water. Okay, so I've got the fish done. Wasn't satisfied with the tree line, so I took that off and I concentrated on the fish. The fish is the most challenging part of this project because of the great detail. Putting this all together is like a puzzle. So I'm going to figure out where to put the tree line and whether or not to put a lake house in or some loons flying over. I'll have to think about that. So what I've decided on is to make this the shoreline right here, but make sure I don't go through the fish. I'm going to take this a piece at a time. So I'm going to work on this piece here, and then I'm going to focus next to the sunset here and figure out something for this side right here. As Bob Ross would say, we're going to put some happy little trees right here. Just some happy little trees. We're going to put some happy little trees right here. Just happy little trees. And we'll go through the burning tool and we'll put some definition on the trees. Key thing to remember is that everything here is a template. It's not going to be a copy. It's just a happy little template. I have an idea. I'm going to put some trees over here, and then I'm going to put the lake house here. And I marked off where I'm going to have this picture start. And the reason why I marked that off is so I can get a very clean trace through the carbon paper. So it would be like this. Let's take a look at her. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I think this is gonna look cool. We're gonna put a dock in, along with a rowboat with fishing rods. This is gonna be so cool. Lift this up. That looks nice. Looking good. This is what we have so far. It's looking great. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to start doing some burning with the burning pen. And as we move along, we might come up with some more creative ideas. And we're almost done. What we got left to do now is we're going to burn in the pine trees and work on the shoreline. What I like about doing pine trees is that you can make them as defined, distant, or plush as you want to make them. Just because you've got all these other lines on your project doesn't mean you have to follow them. Pine trees come in all different types of shapes. You can make them close or you can make them distant. It's all up to you. Whatever you have left over, you can always sand. My deepest apologies. As I was working on the shoreline, the iPhone camera ran out of memory and it shut down on me as I was working. But I believe you got the gist of everything. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to clean this up and button this puppy up. And next we'll hit it with Thompson's water seal. Make sure you get those sides. And now we're going to let this dry. We'll use 1 coat of polyacrylic. And we are finally done. I put an extra coat of polyurethane on it. And it is awesome. This is going to be a great birthday present. The hanging hardware is all set. All you need to do is to gift wrap this and give it to Jen's uncle. Now I could have used stain to give this a more glossy look, but I'm very satisfied with just Thompson's water seal and polyurethane. I'm very happy and very satisfied with the way that the fish turned out. Drawing out the details of the fish is always a challenge As you see, the scales are very detailed, and you want to get the fins nice and detailed. The smaller fish picture I made for Miss Jen was a little bit more challenging because the fish was smaller and I couldn't get as much detail as the larger fish here in this picture. Wood burning wildlife has been a great challenge, and it's a great new experience for me. Having these pictures just makes me want to go back to the outdoors. We really miss the great outdoors. There's no doubt that we will return to the great outdoors. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching this video and supporting the channel. For those of you that are wondering, we're still going to have wood projects on this channel. It's just going to take a little while because of our budget. So thank you so much for all the love and support that you have for this channel. And hopefully we'll have more adventures coming up very soon. Happy birthday to Jen's uncle. Thank you so much for your service. And to all service members, thank you so much for your service and sacrifice for our country. If you have a specific prayer request, we do have our channel's email address listed down below. And if you missed the Cider Day video, we also have that link down below as well. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.